Tales of the Narrow Gauge, Episode 7, Sir Handel's Stormy Slip-Up. The island of Sodor was recovering from a fierce storm. All of the engines were trying to help. On the narrow gauge railway, Skarloey was taking the Thin Controller and some other important people to inspect the line. And Rusty was helping the workmen to clear fallen branches in the forest. Duck was worried. In all of my years on this island, he said, there have been few storms that have matched the ferocity of the one that we've just seen. Sir Handel scoffed. You big engines are always worrying about nothing, he retorted. Be serious, said Duck. This storm has been terrible. If you think that it was nothing, then you must be blind. Have you not seen the damage it's done? It's all a lot of nonsense about some fallen trees. What threat do they pose anyway? Said Sir Handel, and with that he left. The way that he's going, said Duck, he'll find out soon enough anyway. Sir Handel was soon enjoying himself, but he wasn't taking any notice of what Duck had said at all. Meanwhile, further down the line, Terence the tractor was pulling some logs. Eventually they made it to the railway tracks and stopped. What should we do now? Asked Terence. No worries, said his driver. You've got caterpillar tracks, remember? We can just go over the rails. Is it safe? Asked Terence sceptically. Of course, replied his driver. But it wasn't. Terence got over the track with relative ease, but it would be getting the logs over that would be the challenge. He strained, and then the flatbed tipped over. The logs rolled onto the track. Oh no, cried Terence. Now what'll we do? I'll have to go and fetch help, replied his driver. You'll have to wait here. Sir Handel was coming down the track. Applied his brakes, but it was too late. He smashed through the flatbed. Then he came to a standstill on the top of the logs. Sir Handel felt very silly. I'm so sorry, apologised Terence. Poor Sir Handel was too exhausted to respond. Then Rusty arrived. Oh my, exclaimed Rusty. I was only expecting that I was going to have to move a couple of logs, not put a whole engine back on the rails. Duck told me about what you said to him. Did the trees hurt you, Sir Handel? Butch surveyed the damage from the bridge. Never fear, Sir Handel. We'll soon have you back on the rails. Everyone worked quickly. Finally, Sir Handel was lowered back onto the rails. Thank you, said Sir Handel. I think in the future I will take Duck's advice. He's an engine who knows many things, and I was a fool to not listen to him when he warned me about the storm. I'm glad that you've realised that now, said Rusty. I'll apologise to Duck the next time I see him. But, added Sir Handel, next I want to be taken straight to the works to make sure that I'm fit for work tomorrow, and also that nothing is permanently damaged. Not that much has changed, laughed Rusty. I think you'll be fine. I hope so, said Sir Handel.